Appraisal is an interesting concept. A lot of people think, okay, if I pay $1,000, I should get it appraised for $2,000, and if it's ever lost, I'll get a check. Well, that's not the way it works. What happens is if you pay $1,000 and you pay premiums on $2,000 and you lose it, and then the insurance company goes to a jeweler and says, okay, you normally sold this for $1,000, how much are you going to charge us, the insurance company? And if it's $600, $700, $800, whatever the price is, that's the amount that they'll write the check for. So when you get an appraisal, what you're looking for is a document that will allow the insurance company to replace the item you lost in kind with another item. So you need, if you got a branded diamond, for example, you need to have the name of the brand, the size of the diamond, the color of the diamond, the clarity of the diamond, how well cut the diamond was, and the mounting should have all of that information. Was it a branded mounting? Was it a designer piece? Whatever it was, you should have the style number of the piece. All of that information needs to be on your appraisal, because if it's not on the appraisal, they'll find a cheaper substitute and give it to you and say, this is what you paid the premiums on. So I provide for my clients an evaluation for insurance purposes that contains all of the information, that it contains that it's a branded, crafted by Infinity Diamond, that it has an AGS diamond grading report and the report number is XYZ, that it was a 0.97 or a 1.25 or whatever the weight was, whatever the color was, whatever the clarity was, and that it was one of our custom-made pieces and it was style number WAP AR30607 XYZ hike, so that whenever and if ever anything happens, that item can be replaced in kind with what was lost. And that's what an appraisal should be. It's not a vanity thing where you paid $1,000 and you get an appraisal for $2,000 and you get a check for $600 or $700. That's silly. You pay $1,000. If that appraised value is different from what you paid, there should be a reason for it. I took in a diamond on trade. I was able to give you a good price. I can't replace it for the price I sold it to you for. I will mention in the appraisal, this diamond was purchased for $1,000, however, it would cost $1,200 to replace it because this was a traded-in diamond. Whatever the reason is, will be listed in the appraisal so that there's no conflict of interest between me and the insurance company and you, the buyer. All of that information has to be there to give a valid appraisal. And it will have the style number of the jewelry, if I know it. It will have the brand of the diamond, if I know it. It will have all of the pertinent information so that when you pay premium, that you get a ring that's worth the premium that you've been paying. Otherwise, you're just paying empty money. The insurance company's happy to collect it, and they're not going to ever write you a check for $2,000 if they can replace it for less than that.